After a series of recent safety incidents, the CEO of Chicago-based United Airlines is trying to reassure customers that flying is safe.
The incidents range from a jet losing a wheel on takeoff to a panel falling off a plane. United CEO Scott Kirby sent out a letter to customers today saying the airline is reviewing all of the issues to, quote, understand what happened and use those insights to inform our safety training and procedures across all employee groups. The steps the airline will take include an extra day of training for pilots and new training guidelines for newly hired mechanics. Peter Greenberg is a travel expert, has been watching the issues with United and Boeing, and there you see him. He's joining us live now with more on these incidents. Hello to you.
Hi.
Okay, so I want you to give us some perspective here. Are these incidents sort of happening more often, or are we just more aware of them because Boeing is under so much scrutiny?
Well, there are two separate issues here. What just happened with the 5 incidents at United and the longer-term problems of what's going on with Boeing and the FAA. And the two are not necessarily directly related. Let me give you some perspective here. This month alone in March, United Airlines will have 131,000 departures. And we're talking about 5 incidents, none of which were life-threatening. So the odds very much in your favor in terms of flying. But what the CEO, Scott Kirby, did today, using an abundance of caution, was to let the flying public know they're aware of the issues. They're going to deal with it internally in terms of their maintenance protocols and their pilot training, which is a very good thing. I fully expect the other airlines, whether they make similar announcements or not, will follow suit. The bigger issue here is not the issue at United. The bigger issue here is the situation at Boeing and their relationship with the FAA, and that's what's got to be truly investigated and fixed.
And Peter, to your first point, no one has died in a U.S. airline crash since 2009. Why do you think these issues still garner so much attention and concern among some people?
Well, we've seen too many movies too, but let me give you some history here. We just celebrated the 30 safest years in commercial aviation since aviation began. And you mentioned those incidents in 2009. That was Colgan Air up in Buffalo. And think about that. That's what, 15 years ago already. Yeah. There'll be 45,000 planes in the sky today and nothing happened. But let me put that also in perspective. If you and I would go out to the tower at O'Hare and listen to the fire department frequencies and ask how many times the fire department is banged out for calls at O'Hare, you'll probably find this between 25 and 40 times a day. Why is that? Well, about 30 of those times, it's basically a medical call, nothing to do with the airline, except the airline may be involved. The other 10, maybe a warning light goes off on a cockpit on approach that maybe the landing gear isn't fully locked and loaded. Turns out it's a faulty warning light, but the fire department's called out again. If a plane leaks hydraulic fluid, your car leaks hydraulic fluid. It's not a threatening situation. We're more hypersensitive about it now. Everybody's got a cell phone camera, and that's what we're seeing.
Yeah, and it all makes sense, but I think people hear safety issues and obviously they get scared or they're fearful. So I'm wondering how all the news, all the stories is sort of impacting demand for many of the airlines.
It's not. It's spring break. Every plane is full. That's not the issue at all. And the planes will be full for a while. In fact, they're about to get even more full if that's possible, because ironically, the Boeing assembly line has been basically slowed to a crawl or shut down, and they're not able to deliver the planes in time to their customers, otherwise known as American, United, Delta, et cetera. So what is it? United is basically slowing down their pilot hiring for at least 2 months because they don't have the planes to put them in. Southwest Airlines is changing their capacity and their schedule for the exact same reason. What does that mean to consumers? Expect even more full planes and probably higher airfares.
And you mentioned some of the airlines that are totally dependent on Boeing, like Southwest, are paring back schedules.
They don't have a choice. They don't have the equipment. Remember, airlines go through cycles and airplanes go through cycles. So there's just, you can't move one chess piece here without moving the entire board, and that's what we're seeing.
Okay, thank you, Peter Greenberg. You can get more tips and advice from Peter on his website, petergreenberg.com. Thank you.
You got it, guys.